Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie. Tonight, we are live in my new fish room. Let me see who is here. Happy Halloween! Oh, I forgot my costume. I have a bandana. I was going to be a biker today. Not too much effort. Not too much effort. I can hear an echo. Do that? You know what? I hear a mouse over there. Keep going. Keep going on this beautiful Halloween. So we're going to do a sound check, and let's hope everything's okay.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Well, I hope that worked. I'm in a new room, doing new things, and I've noticed the last 2 weeks my streams ended abruptly, and I think my computer died. So I'm making sure that stays plugged in. Let's stay plugged in. Can you still hear me? Oh yeah. Hey Dee from Brooklyn. Paul, Rob's in the house. Howdy. Where the hay is Bob today? Exactly. Hey Skull. J-Rock does stuff, so I love that. Would love to hang. I gotta take the kiddos trick or treating. You have fun. That is very important today. Mike says hello, hello. Everybody, goodbye. Kiddos, we knew what you meant. So J-Rock's going trick or treating. Hey Dee, how are you? So I'm getting down. Liquid 2 says audio quality very low. Did it get fixed or is it still very low? Hey Paul. I'll say hey. Oh, there's Bob. Sound is low. Let's see. Sound is low. How about now? How about now? Is this better? Lost sound. Okay. Hey Tom. Okay, I actually had the microphone on mute, so that might have played a bit of a part of it. Is there any sound? Thank you, Chris. I don't think there was. You might have been hearing me from the other room because I have my phone in there because I want to show you what I'm working on, but I don't think I can go in there with any volume, which is fine. I don't find that's my reptile den. Huh. You can see it's like all in parts and pieces, and this is my new fish room. I'm very excited about this, but I think I might be in over my head. Might be, but I'm still excited. Been chipping away at it little by little. And I'm going to wait just a couple seconds to make sure the sound is better. Because I'm still seeing a lot of it, but I think better, good. Mic plugged in. No, it wasn't. It was on mute. There I am. Were you able to hear my intro song? That's what's critical. I want in on building a new fish room. Jeremy, come on down. Come on down to the new Price is Right, because I need help. I am needing help so much. So I don't even know where to start. Sometimes I sit in this room and just stare. But I'm really not working on this room as much right now. I don't know if you can see, I brought my tortoises inside. So these are my Russian tortoises. I had to divide out the angry man. So Waldo, he's a bit angry. Over there, let's see if I can get over there. Yep, over there. This is my South American wood turtles here, and over there is my two sulcatas. So I had to bring them in because it was getting cold, and there's no way that they could have waited until I was getting the fish room ready. So there we go. And if you can see this shelf, yes, the intro was fine. Good. I don't know if this will show you this shelf here. I'll pull this over here. This shelf, I had to tear apart all underneath, put in support stands because he only had it for like small items, like knickknacks and things like that. So, which is fine, but I gotta say, it took all day to take that bottom shelf out, all the screws, all the screws that were in there, and then get under there and put in some support 2x4s. Well, actually, I use 2x3s because I'm just reusing whatever wood is here, so that this shelf over here will support. I could put a 75-gallon. It'll support that. But when I go right behind me, see how the bottom shelf is still there? That shelf is actually sitting on an old baseboard heater, and then a 2x4 on top of that. So unless that 2x4 is on, screwed into studs, I might go through and screw that into studs. And then I'm going to show you something, what I thought was pretty scary for a fish room. This 2x3 is up on the 1/8 inch plywood, not on the actual wood. And I think I need to put the 2x3 or 2x4 right underneath the actual 2x4 so that I know it's the wood supporting the wood and not the actual ply sheet on top. But everything is level. That's great. Everything is the right dimensions. So along with this fish room, I'm going to bring down all my humid reptiles to this room. So all my front opening 36 40-gallon breeders right here. They're all 36 inches long. Up top is 12 inches. I have to support that a little bit better. But there's going to be all my 18-inch terrariums all across the top. I already got some of my artwork down here. What? So I'm pretty excited about it. But in the first step, I need, and let me see if I can put on this camera to show you. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting so lost in the sauce right here. Over here, against this wall, I'm going to build a stand for 180. I do not own a 180 tank. I don't own a 180 tank, but I feel like build it and it will come. So I'm going to build my 180 stand over there. Then I'm going to build two 120 stands over here. Maybe 2 will fit side by side here because it's 12 feet. Maybe 3 will. It'll be tight. It'll be tight, but definitely my 180 over there. And I have some nano tanks. Now, as I said in the past, I want to not get more fish, but upgrade the containers that my fish and my reptiles are in. So, hey, Scott. Pitty, pitty, patty. I normally use some blue tape and mark out the corners of the tank stands on the floor to give me an idea of a layout. That is great. I have blue tape. I didn't even think to do that. That is perfect. Oh, that will work out great. I'm really hoping. So I was watching, I think maybe it was one of Joey's videos where he was talking about a tank that he put together, was putting together the Tortoises and shell dwellers in the 120. And I need to upgrade my Tortoises, and I would love to combine my shell dwellers in there, maybe my Chromis. I think that sounds like a beautiful 120-gallon tank, doesn't it? With just gorgeous Tortoises. I saw that and I'm like, that's a great idea. Fish room planning is so much fun. It is, Monica. It's fun until now, where I'm coming. Happy Halloween, Lefty. Wait, I gotta show him. One of my favorites. Thank you very much, Lefty. 3, 1, 2, 3, A. Anyway, I saw Lefty and I got sidetracked. But once I get down into like planning and doing, it's getting very confusing for me. So let me see if I can bring up my phone again. I think I called a guest. Yes. Okay. So if you can see this, I didn't want to lose a lot of the corner spaces. So what I did was design this 4x4 diamond shape for all the corners. And in between each one of those is going to be like a 4x2 or 5x2 for maybe a bearded dragon or my skinks or something. But do you see there's a brown baseboard there? That has stumped me. That has absolutely stumped me, because now it's going to be 3/4 of an inch off the wall. And if I was going to put the shelf right against the wall and not just floating, I would have to do something with that. Either take out, this is where I get lost, either take out that baseboard or put that thickness behind every 2x4, which seemed silly, but I just don't know enough. But this came from my graph paper, then I planned it, and now I have started cutting the wood and putting the pieces together. Now, may I say, I am not a carpenter, but I would love to play one on TV. So let me tell you, I am having a blast. Just the fact that I put these bases together, at least the bottom parts of it, the structure, the skeleton of it, felt so good. And then my neighbor helped me cut my 4x8s right down the middle, because I didn't have that kind of strength to do that. And then he cut the diamond for me. So now I have the tops for him, which is actually going to be the bottom of each shelf. Also going to be the bottom of each terrarium or enclosure. So it's not going to be like an enclosure I can pull out and put in. I'm building them in. Just building them in. So yeah, I'm a little lost. If anybody pop the baseboards off. Huh. Pop the baseboards off. I think like with a crowbar, right? Just like get it in there, and that's a good idea. Oh, you are awesome, Bob. I will pop the baseboards off. That sounds a lot more sane than trying to bring everything 3/4 of an inch away from the wall. I'm telling you, I am so in over my head. There's so much going on. It's exciting. And my main goal, step number 1, is to clear out that reptile room, get it painted, and that's going to be John's in my bedroom, because it's the largest room in the house. Are you going to do auto water change, or will you regret if you don't? I will regret if I don't, because I wanted to put it in against my 40-gallon wall. Like, that's 10 different 40-gallon breeders. And I didn't set it up right. I have to bring the bottom aquariums up about 6 inches in order to do that. And the stands that I did, they like fit like a glove. I'd have to tear down everything. And I'm very upset I didn't. I just didn't do it. But yes, I would love an auto. The best part about this over here in this corner, let's see here. I'm just bouncing all over the place because I'm really excited. Can you tell? So back here, it's like a 2 foot by 2 foot and maybe 3 foot deep sump. So there is a sump in this. I don't know if the actual pump works, but there's a sump over there with a pipe that goes outside. And if I can direct that outside water like down my front lawn, yes, I want an auto water changer. Not sure how to do that because all the water is on the other side of the basement. I asked John if he could set me up a sink. He said it all depends on if that sump works well. So that would be amazing. So if I do that, and I definitely don't want things in front of the tank. I don't want it to look like a working fish room. I would rather it look nicer. I would like any kind of pipes and stuff to be in the back. Take all the baseboard off. All right, Sandy, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all the baseboard off. Could you put a few pieces of wood as blocking on the back edge and then a piece of plywood over for that extra space? I could, or just take the baseboard off. Okay. And shove it flush. I'm going to take the baseboard off. I think that makes the most sense because I'm already like not quite in a panic mode, but definitely in over my head. There are usually nailed on. Okay. I'm going to try. Yeah, but usual, this it's not. My Amy and Kyle had lived here. They're not usual people. And this room, is this room? Yes. Both of these rooms, Monica, are in the basement. There is cement under these, it's a 12 by 12 peel and stick flooring. That's the sump. This is the fish room. And this is the reptile room. The reptile room is 12 by 12, right? It's 12 foot by 12 foot. And this room is 12 foot by 15 feet. So part of me almost wanted to get rid of all those, but I feel like the structure's like there. If I just need to support it, and it's just going to have like, that's where I'm going to have my drip system for my, like the monsoon, the sprayer into all the terrariums and everything that needs high humidity. That's going to be all against that back wall. And then these two walls are going to be my monster tanks. And I can have 275s right here. I would actually just have to add a support leg right about here. Ooh, right about here. I only put these support legs in because I didn't know if I was going to put anything on there. So if you could kind of see. You see that tub? That's the other project that I was working on. Like I need more projects, right? Maybe I'm a little crazy, but that's a 100-gallon tub. And what I'm trying to do there is I've got 3 red air sliders that were given to me that are pretty much juveniles. They're about that big. And they're in a 40-gallon breeder, which is just not fair. Even though it's only for the winter, I didn't think it was fair. So I am going to have them in this 100-gallon. And then back up here on that back wall shelf, I'll set up fences. They're going to be their basking area. And I'm also going to put litter boxes back there filled with soil, just in case they want to dig or go up, because red air sliders, they go in and out and bask. And I thought that would be great. So even though they'll have this to swim, I'll be able to fill it all the way up and have their basking back there, and I'll have like a fence here so they can't get out. So since I was tearing down my outside tubs, I figured let me wash it off and bring that in here. That's the 100-gallon. These little 50-gallon tubs, I'm just temporarily housing the tortoises. So I'm very thrilled that this is a basement. Hey, Atkins. Geek Boy's in the house. If you drill back, I don't know about drilling tanks. I've never done that. If you drill back of tanks, you should leave room to get behind. Fix leaks, clogs, bad design. So, for these two walls, which is going to be like the 180, 120, 120, maybe 180, 75, 120, 120, 120. Yes. For me to get behind it, it would need to be at least 2 feet. Which means there'd just be a 180 there and the other tanks out here. That would work. I wouldn't mind that. 6 and 6 as well. I could have 280s against that wall, 2 180s against that wall, and just have like two 120s would fit over there as well. And I think I could pull it out. It'd have to be like me to squeeze in there, right? Which is pretty much 2 feet, if not more, because it's a big me. But I was hoping beyond hope, to be able to set up like one of those overflows. I don't know how to describe it. I've seen many videos on it that goes like there's air so it doesn't break the siphon, and then the head of the pipe would just sit, so that's the water level. It would constantly go down to there with a drip system coming in. Only because I'm so scared, I don't know how to drill holes in tanks. Like, I don't know how to do that. And these tanks are not going to come easy, so I'm going to be checking Craigslist, people give them, because I'm certainly in no position to just go out and buy tanks. That's not going to happen.
If you drill the back of a tank, okay. Hey, Whip, I was hoping you were going to join me today. You had a lot of good questions. That's what I did. Okay. Bob, are you streaming? Can't find the link. No, Mike, I don't think. I think he's going to take the night off. No, Mike, thanks. Okay. Nice. It'd be well excited. Song came in loud and clear. Thank you, Geek Boy. Get a brand new submersible sump pump. They cost about $160. The old ones go up and down and make a lot of noise. Ew. The additional battery backup costs about $135, but only lasts 2 hours. Okay. I didn't even think of backup battery, and if I had the system automatic water change and something happened to the sump, that would definitely flood, huh? And I'm not one of those people. I do enjoy water changes, but it's not like if I didn't have to do them, I would be perfectly fine, because I do like scraping the glass, watching my tanks, just sitting here and enjoying them. I'm sad, Bob. Yeah, me too, Sandy. I got a solar generator. Oh, a solar generator to plug tanks or pumps into if there's a power outage. Major peace of mind. Okay, let me read that again, Monica. I got a solar generator. Oh. My basement flooded when there was a storm and the sump pump broke before. Now I'm ready. Okay. Sad pouty face now. No days off without pre-approval. This is bullcrap. Patty, did you tell him? Did you hear that, Bob? I don't remember you asking Patty. I missed the first 15 minutes. What are the dimensions of the room? If already stated. This room here is 12 by 15. 12 by 15. My reptile room is, if it's still there, this one is 12 by 12. This is the one that I'm designing the corner cabinets. So there'll be 3, all 2 foot high, 4 by 4, and the corners going up. And then 5 by 2s in the middle connecting the 2. And then every corner will have 3 enclosures. Now the bottom enclosures will be super simple. I just have to put little 12-inch walls up because they're all going to be tortoises. So one of those 4 by 4s will have the tortoise and they'll have a 4-foot run. The next corner will be another species of tortoise, 4-foot run. So everybody's getting an upgrade. Everybody's getting an upgrade. But that baseboard threw me off. I'm going to pull that back. And let me tell you, right before we just started the live, I'm hearing something in the ceiling. I got to say, that's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Mice, or at least a mouse. At least a mouse. Does free cycle exist around you? No, I don't know what that is. I built most of my fish room with free tanks. Test drill a freebie or already cracked tank gives you 4 panels to practice on. Oh, I think I would just have heart failure just trying. Because first of all, the way I'm seeing it is I'm going to be saving up as much as I can for these 120s. And when I get them, I definitely not going to practice on them. So those over the hang over the back systems with little, you have to have the PVC that comes down up and over with a air thing going up and coming down. That wouldn't work. Got it, Patty. Next time I'll put in a request. I got to tell you, I am so excited, but so petrified. Like, I'm so petrified. And I'm not putting anything down on the bottom. That's going to be storage and whatnot. I love whatnots. Because I'm tired of getting on the floor. Now, I don't mind tortoises being on the floor or any look-down animals like my axolotls are going to be all along the 4 40-gallon breeders on the bottom tanks out there on the wall because they're like look-down fish. But if there was a community of fish, I can't see them. And it's very hard to get in there to clean the python doesn't work at all on the lower tanks. So it just is like the pain. It's a pain. But if I have like real pretty, I want it real pretty. 2 120s, 2 180s, Maybe I'll build a shelf above them because I have quite a few nano tanks that aren't in use because they're like underneath my 75 gallon or underneath the 90 gallon. I don't put anything in them because I don't want to get on the ground and use them. I just don't have any space for them at eye height. But here, if this was the 120s, I think have room for them. Yeah. Or maybe mix them in here in between some of the nano tanks, in between my frogs tanks. I kind of want it in over here. Yeah, over here on this shelf, I want to put a lot of my outside house plants that have to come in up there. I'm so excited too. I'm so excited. You need to get everything off the floor in the basement. Make all your stands 14 inches, wow, or so up off the ground. Think about it. If you need to go behind the tank and set them up away from the walls. Say that again, okay. Got to read that again. Never said I was a quick one. You need to get everything off the floor, I agree, in the basement. Make all your stands 14 inches or so up off the ground. Think about if you need to go behind the tanks and set them up away from the walls. Okay, so up off the floor, I've got no problem doing that. Now, the reptiles I wasn't because it's the tortoises. They're just going to be a 2x4 off. So they're going to be 4 inches, well, really 3.5 inches off the ground. I wasn't building them up because it's a 6.5 foot ceiling and I really wanted all the enclosures to be 2 foot. And they're only in here in the winter and early spring. But all these tanks, absolutely, this is 12 inches, that's 12 plus 3, that's like 15 inches off the floor. Yeah, that's a good idea. And getting behind the tanks, I never thought about that because I've always tried to maximize my space to the nth degree, but you're right. There's so many times I wish I could get back behind a tank and fix something, like when my, what do you call it? Canister filter. Something was wrong with the hose behind it, and I just had to pull it all out. And it came that it wasn't the hose behind it. If I could have gotten back behind that, I could have probably fixed it. Roma Aquatics is a good video on PVC overflows. Do you think that would work, Skull? I like that idea better than drilling, even though I know like so many people drill their tanks and it's fine. But then if I start drilling tanks, then I definitely need bulkheads. And I know they're very expensive, along with all the things that go along with that. Maybe that I know if I say it's something I do down the road, it's not going to happen. Sandy, Mike, Patty, there's some awesome news about the Tea and Fish Mafia panel, though. I know, right, Bob? If you're good, Susie might share it. Oh, I want to share it. I didn't know if I was allowed to. I'm so silly excited about that. Wait, what? This there is. Hey, Ginger, happy Halloween. Maximizing space is awesome till someone jumps out. Well, that's how I lost my biahe. He jumped out of the 40-gallon wall, the whole wall, and I couldn't get to it. I couldn't even get a broom to him. He died before I could get to him. So that is a very good point. I experienced that firsthand. Oh. Yes. Oh, I'm going to tell everybody, Bob. Whips World says, for what? Susie? Are you going to have it so you walk into the runs to access the reptile habitats? How are you going to keep the floor warm enough? Duh. Now, I was going to do that for my sulcatas, yes, but mine get too cold. So John, because he's heating and air, he's got this huge roll of it's like metallic insulation. So once I build, you can see these, if my camera's still on. So you see these skeletons? In every one of those rectangle, diamond-shaped triangles, I am going to put, especially on the floor, I'm going to put that insulation down. I'm going to fold it in half and put it down. That should help tremendously with any kind of floor. But John is telling me that this floor doesn't get cold because we are about 8 foot underground. I don't know that to be the truth, but I also, when I set up the wall, I was going to put this up because I look at it like that's free stuff I can use. I don't have to buy anything. And as long as there's enough of it, That's what I was going to do. Now my sulcatas won't be on the floor. See this bottom one in the corner there? I'm like looking at you like, see this one? The one that has the plywood on top of it already? That's what they'd be walking on. So they wouldn't be walking on the floor, but there'll be a little bit of insulation underneath that. I thought of that too, because the sulcatas don't like it cold. Ginger, your crazy jaguar cichlid is trying to rip my python apart. Oh boy. See what does Jeremy says. You can always just search for tanks when they're already drilled. Oh my God, that would be great. Then use a hybrid of PVC and drill. That would be great if I could find some already drilled, because I know the sizes I want. I'm actually, if I got a couple of 75 gallons, that would be upgrades from if they're already in 55 gallons or 40 gallons. But my Tortoises, I got some 3 Oscars, well 4, but Angry Jay has to stay in a tank by himself, so he's okay in the 55. They're going to need a larger tank. Right now they're in a 75 gallon, so I thought a 120 would be great. My Tortoises definitely need an upgrade. My Trimac is in a 90 gallon, so I think he's going to be fine. But that fish that I got at Keystone Clash, it's a biahe. I don't know what it is. It's already 12 inches big, so it's going to need something big as well. I'd recommend the Reef Ready tanks on 120 plus. Sump filtration is nice. Oh, I like that. I lost one like that. Just couldn't get behind the set. Exactly. And I don't want to do that again. I forgot about that. Because now that's the fish I wanted to breed. They're Tortoises, and now I just have one of them. And that's what I thought this new biahe was, and it's not. It's 5 times larger than my Tortoises. But anyway, Bob Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics is, the panel is changing for the better. Let me tell you, there is an addition that is going to add so much flair to the panel that you guys are going to love it. Let me tell you, you're going to love it. Guess who's going to be coming on that has flair, creative flair. Monica says, everyone's basement is different. I have a French drain around my entire perimeter. My basement walls need to be resealed every once in a while. Ooh. I can get behind the stands to clean the drain. Ow. She's a crazy girl, Bob. Uh-oh. Yeah. So, but I'm a very wide load. To say it nicely. Like even if I could shimmy behind a tank that's going to put it out like this far, I'm still in my reptile den. And for good reason. The reptile den has to come first, because I have got to get that reptile room that I have now emptied so that John and I can have a decent sized room. Like right now I got a shimmy to make the bed. It's really tight. This will be really nice. So there will be no animals up there. He will be very happy, because right now we sleep with my breeding crested geckos. And if you can imagine at night, you can hear them breeding. Hello. And baby Beardy. But, oh, did you guys see my Instagram? I got a baby Beardy. Did anybody guess yet? Let's see. I don't have any yet, but BRS, I like BRS, has me wanting leak detectors. Oh, leak detectors. Wow. I wish I had an auto water change system. That will be cool for you to set up now. I have to understand more about that. But if it's like you said, it's relying on that sump to get the water out. Now I do have like a huge drum. It might even be like a 60 gallon, 100 gallon big drum. Could I use that for all the old water to go in before it goes to the sump? I'm just trying to think of fail-safes. Here. I'm still here, Lefty says. I'm still here lurking in between trick-or-treaters and writing a paper. Isn't it horrible? Because I'm going live, I have all my lights out. My house is pitch black, and I'm down in my basement. Oh my gosh. But I did take my granddaughter trunk-or-treating at the campground. That was fun. Monica says, the baby Beardy is so cute watching the iPad. She was so intent on whatever that they were watching. I had to take a picture of that. Like, oh my gosh. That baby Beardy is so cute. I know. I call him Tanner. But my granddaughter calls him Tangerine. I thought it was kind of odd if I call him Tangerine, because my other bearded dragon, the Silky, is Clementine. Like, it sounds like that's all I do is think about food. Show me your sump pump again. Let's see if I can. Sump pump. Oh, I'm so glad that that camera died. Let's see. I can't. Maybe if I use my phone. Oh, please. Okay, if I start echoing, let me put it on phone. Here we go. It's not showing, is it? Huh. It's showing on mine, but on my screen I don't see it moving. I'll wait to see if it's actually working. No. I'm gonna have to log out. Oh well, I tried real hard. So as far as I know, I'm gonna take some pictures of it and put it up on Instagram. I haven't actually looked at the pump yet. So I just got into the room maybe a week ago. So what I've been doing is fixing that shelf, clearing out all this stuff. There's no lights. I actually have these, I've got a fluorescent light over here. Oh my God, this is so, and this is just for this live stream, actually. If I show you real quick. It's just a fluorescent light, like hanging up on the wall. It's not even hanging. I just grabbed it and plugged it in just so that I had light in this room. Because, you know, that's how I roll. Did anybody guess who the new person is going to be on the panel? It's going to be a female. A female that I have never, ever done a live with. Ever. Ever. We are the only house on our street giving it out. Aw, and y'all did our trunk or treat for the work Friday night. 400 kids. Holy crap. I only have tricks this year. Uh-oh, look out. Don't be going to Bob's house. Greetings from Jamaica. What's going on? Fish keeping, how are you? Mike says, I went to the store about 3 hours ago and there was a ton of people out trick-or-treating. Weirdos. I know. I'm not going to get out driving in this because those little kids, they're so fast, and some of them wear black outfits during Halloween. I wish I would have painted with mold-resistant paint before I put on all my tanks. That was my other question. So there's a fresh coat of paint on here that Kyle did. It says scrubbable, washable, thick, easy to apply formula, provides mildew resistant coating. I lucked out. Now I did want to paint it black so you don't see all the lines. Ooh, it's already, that's a good point. And this room is not going to have a dehumidifier in it. The reptile room will have a dehumidifier in it. And here's my thought. Maybe I'm wrong in my thinking, which happens all the time. But this room is going to be a high humid, is where I'm having my high humid enclosures, right? So all the enclosures, my frogs, what else is high humidity? My Chinese water dragon is going to be in here. Everything that's going to have a mister on it all the time. So I thought, keep that other reptile room, the desert kind of animals, with the dehumidifier run. But if I ran a dehumidifier in my fish room with those high humidity tanks, would the tanks stay high humidity? Or would it suck the humidity out of the tanks, out of the enclosures that are like glass enclosures with a screen top? And these kind of questions, I feel like I don't even know like who to ask. Who's Dee Dee? Oh, Dee Dee. Oh, no, not Dee Dee. Amber. No, not Amber. But I haven't gone live with Amber either. That's a good guess, Mike. Do you have a finished basement? Is the ceiling finished? It is. He just put in a brand new drop ceiling. And I can hear something walk. Scampering around up there. You may need a dehumidifier down there as well. I am so excited, Monica. I am so excited. I can't even guess. Patty, you didn't even try. 503 Aquatics, good one. She's been everywhere lately. She has been. Dee Dee, Carrie, Shana, Patty. No. Very good guesses, though. I will tell you, I promise. Sandy says, Susie, haven't seen anything. No, I have been calling and she has not returned, which is not unlike her when she goes through these like phases. The last time when I hadn't heard from her a while, I took a drive up there. It was like an 8-hour drive to make sure she was okay. She's okay. She just isolates sometimes. You know how we get. I gotta check on her. I think I have her mom's number. Might call her mom. She said super creative. That's right. Priscilla. Wow, I've got 2 of Priscilla's artworks right here. The pleco and the dart frog. Priscilla's a very good guess, and let me tell you, you're getting closer. Joey, nope. Good idea, Mole. Dee Dee, maybe, nope. Mike, if it's up with my phone. Yeah, you can run a dehumidifier in the area and carefully wipe down painted areas, but will my high humidity enclosures suck the humidity out? A veteran fish and reptile keeper. Thank you, Bob. Good cues, man. Good cues. What's walking in the ceiling? Terry, I'm going to say it's a mouse. My best guess is a mouse. I actually heard something rolling also. And I punched because I don't have time to look for it. But I'm going to be setting up some traps with like little peanut butter on them. I'm assuming that I've had mice in my basement and just didn't know it because there's these traps everywhere. But I'll put some peanut butter in them. I definitely get concerned because my bunny rabbit's going to be down here and my tortoises, and I don't want mice. Oh, I don't want mice. Oh my God, I don't want mice. A veteran. Yes, Patty, a veteran, creative. Hit the like, please. Haven't yet. Thank you. Lori, Joanna, Lisa. Those are 3 amazing guesses. But that's a nope. Flips table. Monica, thank you. I don't have mold. Just wish I had done the paint. I have a Dehu too. Okay, so anybody who has reptiles or amphibians, I thought they had to be in a humid room to keep the tank high humidity. I could be wrong, because if I could run a dehumidifier in here so it's comfortable for me, but keep them misted and keep their humidity high, that would be amazing. Because I am planning on keeping this room at 75 at the lowest at all times, so I don't have to use heaters in my fish tanks. Except for maybe my German blue ram, I'll put a heater in his tank. Simply Betta. Wow, that is a very good guess. She was so amazing. Did anybody see her on Aquashella? Have you guys been watching the lives from Aquashella? Jason and Joanna were on there. Lisa. Oh my God, Lisa and John were so funny, weren't they? The aquatic morning show did it not from up there, but right there, but they did it from there. Oh my God, there are so many people going live. It's crazy. And I think that's why Bob doesn't want to go on tonight. So it ain't going to go up there. Nope. Creative pet keeping. Oh, I love Sasha. And I love her dogs. Oh my gosh, that's a good guess. You guys, this is somebody, I don't even know what state she lives in, so I'd give you that hint. But I don't know what state. But she's got reptiles, pets, fish, a very good sense of humor. Not all reps need high humidity, though. No, the reptiles that don't need high humidity, they're going in the other room. I'm not worried about them. It's the ones that are coming in here, which are my frogs. My blue-tongued skinks don't need high humidity. They're going in the other room. My Chinese water dragon. What is? Leopard geckos. They're not so bad. African fat tails. They're all coming in here. So I got my 2 Pac-Man frogs, my tomato frog, my tree frogs. They're all coming in here. Crested gecko. Their enclosures need to be moist. It's not amber. Nope, it's not amber, but you guys are close. I don't do reptiles. Oh my gosh, why would anybody call me custom? I am live. She knows I go live. This is my daughter who sings my song, sings my intro. I've been enjoying them. Me too, Paul. Me too. Lids for your fish tanks will keep the humidity. Will keep in the humidity. You don't have to run the dehumidifier all the time. I'm just not sure about the reptile tanks. Exactly. I don't want to suck the humidity out of there. I don't do reptiles, but I think you'd want a dehumidifier and then use the mister on a timer, yes, to control the humidity. Oh, it's not amber. Oh, der. That makes sense, Patty. I'm an idiot. What? What did I miss? Whip, whip. I was rerunning my internet wire and the mouse dropped. Oh, ugh. Okay. I was going to bring this wire through the ceiling, and then I heard that noise, like, not happening, not happening, not happening. I don't do reptiles. Okay, so, yeah, that might be true. I'm assuming they're in glass tanks. Yes, they're in mostly front opening glass tanks with screen lids. I actually put saran wrap on top of the screen and the light there to try to keep the humidity in as much as possible. I like that Jerome said, mister for the reptiles. Yes, I am going to have a mister set up. That's exciting for me. I got an aggregation system. I'm going to convert into a mister, so I'll run it out of a 40-gallon breeder, but it will go through and hop and mist all the tanks, probably about 3 minutes every hour. It'll just go like, and then maybe that's a lot. Maybe 15, 20 seconds every couple hours. I haven't looked into that yet. Jennifer Lanks, good guess. Oh, Mickey M does guess. That is a good guess. Where's the mic? Didn't hear this from the start, but are you talking about Haley? That's a good guess. You're right. Good guess, but no. No, I can't believe you guys are going all around it. There's got to be another good clue, Bob. Haley got no time for this. Exactly, Patty. And that's the same with Simply Betta. Everybody's saying, hey, Petsotics, how are you? I was going to guess Fish Lady, Susie. Yes, it is a woman. Patty, let me know. New guest will be a reptile gal. Reptile, fish, creative, funny, in a funny kind of way. Just makes sense. Okay, I'll give you another guess. Once I tell you this clue, you guys will get it. Susie skipped. Susan. Did I skip Susan? Is Susan in the house? Oh, I love Susan. No, she's not. Hi, Susan. I would never skip you on purpose. Ever. No. Damn it, Bobby. Scott Aquatics. Got a home run. This isn't a home run. This is a field goal. Whatever. Rachel O'Leary. Oh, I wish. She would be a fun panel host. Oh my gosh. Fun. I was going to say Carrie, but didn't think she had reptiles. She doesn't, Lefty. Mike got it, right? Is it Mike? No. Who got it? I said it out loud. Scott's Aquatics. Scott's Aquatics got it. It's surprising that no one has guessed. Scott's Aquatics guessed it. She's an awesome fish keeper, known for her other talent. Yep. Hey, Lumpy Dog in the house. I'm sorry, I was guessing Susan. Oh. I love Jennifer. She's so sweet. I know, right? It is Pam. Thank you, Scott. What a great guess. I have never, ever gone live with Pam, so I am excited to be sharing on the same panel with her. This is going to be a great opportunity for me to get to know her, too. A lot better than I don't know her. Pam has reptiles? See? This is going to be great. We're going to have to feature Pam, Bob, after we go through some store tours, because you might think everybody knows all about her, but I would love to get to know her better. That's what I did say first. Oh, my God. Oh, did you say that? Patty, did you say that first? I thought Pam first, but oh, the reptiles. Okay. Lumpy says, but Bob Kaler said Pam was getting out of. I know, and I believed him. You're not alone, Lumpy. That's his way of joking. I didn't think it was very funny. I was thinking something was wrong. What's going on? And oh, Jimmy P. I saw a new fish room and came running. Look at this. Look at this new fish room. 12 by 15, almost blank slate. Look at this. Let's see if we can look at this a little bit. Okay, so right now we're going to have this over here for the 3 red air sliders. We're going to have some nano tanks and reptile and frog enclosures over here. Some more crescent geckos up here. But over here we're going to have 2 75s right there. And along this wall, hopefully 2 180s. So what I am going to do, and I know that was a lot of turning, guys, sorry. What I'm going to do is build the 180 stands. I'm going to build the stands. I'm going to make them nice. And it will happen. I know it will happen. If I build it, they will come, right? I saw the movie. That's how it works. Good job, Scott. Yeah. Bad Bob. Bad. Yeah, it was. He made me sad. I didn't know he was joking. Pam is famous for disposing of her sofa to put a turtle tub in her living room. That is a great idea. That, if John hadn't moved in with me, trust me, that's where I would be going. That is where I'd be going. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. And I did get some problem solved. Thank you, guys. Definitely going to take the baseboard off and finish building that. I think I'm just so afraid to go up off the ground. But now that's a very good point. If it floods, I don't want my tortoises drowning. So there's 2 feet. They don't need 2 feet. So I can go up maybe 5 or 6 inches. Just enough to be up off the floor. I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that. That's what I'll do. And you know what that'll help with? I'm going to go this high off the floor. I'll cut a hole and insert this into the turtle enclosure and put like a rock in here so that the wood turtles or the cherry heads will be able to go in, soak all they want, and go back out and wander around and bask. The sulcatas won't care about that as much, but the Central or South American wood turtles will, and definitely the cherry head would like that. And not so much the Russian tortoises. So I was with my granddaughter. I got a call from somebody who I used to work with. And she said, my granddaughter has a tortoise. Are you interested in it? She doesn't take care of him anymore. So meet Boris. He is a 5-year-old. Oh, look at how sweet he is too. Come here. I don't want to scare you. He lets me look at him, scrunch his head. This is Boris. We just got him yesterday. Oh, he is a doll. He is a doll. So the only problem with keeping multiple Russian tortoises is they don't do well in communities. So I'm watching these guys to see how they do. I put him in with the 2 ladies. So hopefully, but Waldo cannot go with the ladies. He is a biter. He is a biter, which is why I didn't put Boris in with him. I love him to death, but Waldo is a biter. So that's another new reptile. Pretty exciting. And I have some important news I want to tell everybody. Not all, let's see, where I got lost in the chat again. I was guest fish ladies. Susie, Patty, let me, oh. How did I lose it? I'll just keep going. Lump a dog in the house. Glitch. Hey, Glitch. I'm going to be lurking while I finish switching substrates in this tank. Oh, I love doing that. Awesome. Thank you. I would have a pond indoors too. I admire your ability to visualize that plan, Susie. All I see is an overwhelming amount of things to do. Well, Stephen, that's where I got stuck because I graph papered it, lined it all out, figured how much lumber I need, how much wood. John went out and got the wood for me. I started putting it together. Then I saw how much there was to do, and I kind of just sat in this room staring into space, like just sat here like, oh my God, I am in over my head. And that's not even talking about getting the electric in here, putting the linear piston air pump. So I understand what you're saying. I had it all together to get it started. Let's see how far I can take it though. Whoa. She doesn't have reptiles right now, right? I know she likes them, but that's what Mike asked. Pam has an annual harass Bob stream. Oh my God. Yes, she has her turtles, axolotls. Pam just celebrated 200. She's going strong. Good. She told me a month ago, live, she still has the turtles and gave a little cat turtle story. Aww. I wish I had the space because I kind of want a reptiles in saltwater. Exactly, Lefty. There was somebody giving away a 180 saltwater tank before my kids moved out. Giving away. But the only requirement was you keep it saltwater. I have the space for it now. I emailed the guy. I haven't heard back from him. But I don't mind at all having one of my 180s being a saltwater tank. At all. I would love that. I would love that. But he hasn't answered me yet. It is nice to see Lefty. Whip says, Susie, once you get all your stuff done, how about you come over here and help me move my 210? Yeah, I would help. But on my own? No, that's funny. I've seen your backyard wonderland, Susie. You got this. I'm going to try so hard, Stephen, but ay. That's all I can say is ay. So, because I'm larger. I think there's 3 times in the stream I said I'm larger. I got to stop saying that. But getting on the floor and screwing in, and I'm using a drill gun to do my pilot holes and screwing in. Every one of those diamond-shaped things, after I did one, I had to take a break. Now I got 2 done, had to take a break. So I'm getting the 3rd one. I'm like, holy cow. And it's going to be kind of like I have to piecemeal it together because it's very unique. I just can't make a 4x2 bridge to connect them because it's actually 4 foot and 8 inches. So I'll wait till it's put together. But before I can start, first thing I'm going to do after my surprise to tell you, is pull away the baseboards. That's the first thing I'm going to do. That's the first thing. So here we go. I only have a few minutes left. And most of you know, and I've been out of work for a while. And it's struggling. They stopped my unemployment and everything. I've been trying to find a job. Finally, I said, you know what? I'm 62 years old. F it. Let me try to retire. So with retirement, you can get a part-time job. I got a part-time job. Did Callie give his email to you? You did. Did I send it to the wrong person, Tom? I used the email you gave me. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't send it to like Callie or something. It did say API on it. Maybe I sent it to the wrong person. Oh, I have to go back and look. Maybe I never even sent it to the guy, but I'm interested in the 180. I'm interested. I will hire 2 men. Where's John? I will hire 2 men, 4 men if it takes. I don't care, to help me get that tank in my house. I will stop everything I'm doing and build the 180 stand for it. Absolutely. But anyway, so I filed my papers for retirement. Fingers crossed everything goes through. But I got a part-time job. Are you guys ready? 2 or 3 days a week. An aquarium maintenance person. So I'm going into like old folks' home and hospitals, dentist's office and whatnot, homes, and taking care of people's aquariums. And they call that a job. How great is that? I'm so happy to finally have an income. I don't care what it is. I'm so stressed. I've never not had income in my entire life. Well, except for when I was a stay-at-home mom. So I guess it hasn't, but not since I started back into the workforce. I guess 1990, 1988, I started back into the workforce. Whew, it's been tough. Happy retirement came back just to say that. Oh, thank you, Glitch. I'm hoping everything goes through well. I'm really hoping. Every time you mention large, I refresh my back ice pack. I'll check. Thank you, Tom, because I have the space. I am ready. My kids moved out. This 180 would not be dependent on finishing up these shelves or anything else. I would just have to build a stand. And let me tell you, I have watched so many videos. I think I can build anybody garage shelves and stands right now. I have my chop saw. I'm ready. My drill. Oh, I feel like I can build anything. I can. 4 men, yes. Bob, 4. That's what I want. 4. Except for I hear Johnny Bag of Donuts. I'm not talking about hiring 4 men, babe. He comes down right when I'm talking about hiring 4 men. Oh, so funny. Yes, it is fantastic. Come and say hi to people. Stand behind me. Let's say oh, look at.
Hello, folks.
That's my Johnny Bag of Donuts.
Food's here. I'm gonna go have some
Oh, what do you got?
burgers and soup.
Soup.
Yes.
Love the soup. Thank you, babe. Kind of glad Bob now is not doing his panel because I can eat with John. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Oh, Priscilla. Eating dinner with X-Man, but was lurking. Congrats. Thank you. Do you see Priscilla? Oh, you can't see the poison dart frog and the pleco right there. Those are her prints. Yeah, so I'm happy. I'm pretty excited. Everything's happening so quickly. But tomorrow I go and I clean out a couple aquariums. It's pretty cool because I'm really getting used to cleaning out canister filters. And the stuff I'm doing in these places are the same things I'm doing in my home. It's not work I can't do it. The hard part is not everybody has a sink available. So it's the name John F. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna check. Scent. I'm gonna search. Salt. I said the name. Hi, John. My name is John. Yes, John F. That is. I sent it to him. I just haven't heard back yet. I'm hoping he still has it. I'm hoping. Yes, his name is John F. Sweet. Thanks for rocking the art. It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Thank you for doing it. I love it. That one up there is the Dendrobites. Is that what the poison dart frog is called? And the pleco. Then I got a couple from Sam Scales. I got racks down here. I got the one Lefty got me up at the show we were at. He was so kind. He was so kind. I didn't win it in the auction, and he got it for me. He's so sweet. And I got some more artwork upstairs that'll be coming down. I don't know if you can see over here. My sister-in-law painted those koi for me. So I'm really loving the art. Really loving the fish art. But thank you, everybody. Or you and me, Susie, we can get it. I'm sure we could. No, I couldn't. Because even pulling out my chop saw, this wrist is just shot. So no, we couldn't. No, we couldn't. I have a hard enough time with a 40-gallon breeder. Yeah. I wish. I want to be that kind of person that could just, but it's just not me. But I'm not beyond hiring people. But I'm very excited about everything going on. Thank you for all the good ideas. I'm going to need it really badly. And I am going to get off here because I have a job in the morning. Yes. I got 2 or 4 aquariums to clean out. I'm so excited. I don't know if anybody's ever been from this area, old school, that was at Martin's Aquariums. But this is that owner's business that I am working with. So pretty excited, let me tell you. And I'm learning so much. This guy is a walking encyclopedia for so many different fish things. So I'm learning stuff, having fun, getting paid a little bit. And let's hope that my retirement goes through. Because let me tell you, I am the happiest when I'm outside in my yard or with my animals. I'm the absolute happiest. So let's hope this works out. So you guys are awesome. So cool building a fish room from scratch. And I'm inventing I thought I invented these corner cabinets, but apparently they're called diamond cabinets because they're shaped like a diamond. But in my mind, I didn't see it anywhere. I invented it. And that's utilizing all the spaces. I can't wait. I can't wait till you see it. I can't wait till you see it. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm going to plug away at it every chance I get. Yep. Keep going, please. I'm just going to go to bed and cry myself to sleep after this. You need more fish art. I do. One tip, Q. Love the tips. Love the tips. Since you might not know how the maintenances of those tanks were done before you came, true. Don't start by doing large rescaping or water changes the first visit. Good point. Thank you. Good point. I am not going to do that. That's a very good point. I can get 3/4 of it. Oh, well then, piece of cake, Whip. Where you at? Where you at, bud? Let's go. Let's do this like Brutus. I know, Mike. We were left hanging. Oh. Well, we can pretend we're going to Bob's. If anybody else wants to do an impromptu live, this is a great chance to say it in the chat and then just hit that live button. There's an hour of a lot of people just looking for somewhere to hang out. Just saying, I'm going to be hanging with my honey because he got me food and he feeds me every night. I love this. I love this man. Hence the largeness. 4 times, that will change. I can't believe I made it to the end of the stream and my battery didn't cut out. Last 2 times it cut out short, so I get to do my outro, which is really my intro.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.